Hello everyone. To echo the words of my colleagues, welcome to Attenborough Arts Centre. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge the absolute wealth of expertise that is sitting in this room right now? I really look forward to hearing from you all, to sharing in your knowledge as the day goes on, and to finding the joy together. Let's find joy wherever we can, because it's a hard world at the moment, and it's a crucial part of life. I'm going to give you a little bit of housekeeping first of all, just so you know all of the things that you need to know. So you should have been given a wonderful yellow bag of things. In there, you'll have a copy of our evaluation framework, a copy of our Special Educational Needs and Disabilities Code of Practice for Artists, Arts Organisations and Educators. Snappy title. And you should also have a card that's got a question mark on one side, an exclamation mark on the other side. So when we come to the question and answer bits, you can tell us if you've got a question or a comment by holding that aloft and waving it in the air. If you haven't got anything there, or you need help with anything else during the day, look out for somebody wearing a pink lanyard, and they should be able to help you. They are all our staff, so they'll let you know where everything is. Basic things: toilets are located on the ground floor just past the cafe, and immediately above them on the first floor. There are lifts to the first floor and the lower ground floor where our galleries are, and we will have lots of breaks during the day, but please do take the day at your own pace. Take breaks wherever you need them. We have a wonderful gallery garden down past the galleries on the lower ground floor to take advantage of as the weather has blessed us today. Maybe the traffic didn't, but the weather has. Please make use of as much of the building as possible. There are rooms upstairs that are open before lunchtime as a bit of breakout space if you need it too. A bit of an overview of our programme. So we're going to have some keynotes this morning. We're going to hear from some case studies, share some information about the programme we've been working on. We're going to be joined by the Professor of Imagination, Dr. Penny Hay, on Zoom, so her face will be huge on the screen here for us all to enjoy. Penny is joining us on Zoom at the moment, so I know she can hear what I'm saying. And then this afternoon at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock we'll have our practical atelier workshop sessions. Your name badges should have information as to which session you're booked in, so please do familiarise yourself with those rooms as the day goes on. Just to make you aware, unfortunately Infuse Dance won't be with us today. They had some difficult personal news at the start of this week which has prevented them from being with us, so our thoughts are with them. That session will still go ahead. Marianne will be leading a session inspired by their practice. Infuse are aware of this. We're not stealing their work, it's all fine. So we're going to continue, we're going to share a workshop, an atelier which is informed by their practice, and we'll have plenty of opportunity for discussion around how that works. And then at 3:15 we've got our roundtable discussion where you get the chance to be a fly on the wall for our panel of experts having a conversation about learning, about what that really means, before we close off with some reflections all together. Anything I've missed on that? Oh, filming of photography is taking place throughout the day. If you're not happy with that, then please do let us know. Grab somebody with a pink lanyard or a camera, and they will make sure that we don't catch you. All right? Thank you. Right, so, first of all, why are we here? Well, we're here because of something that is vital to all of us. Not just young people in the East Midlands, not just young people in SEND schools, but every single person on the planet. Learning. And learning is such a vital thing. We're here to have vital conversations about what this means, about who has agency in how it happens, how different ways of seeing and experiencing the world can shape our learning experiences together, and how the arts can provide a lens into those different worlds. So we're here to celebrate the success of the SENsory Atelier programme, the best practice we've become aware of. We're here to invite others, to invite you to be part of that conversation, to share your experience, and to help further develop the pedagogies that we're working within. And we're here to consider what could be better in education, not just in SEND, but across the whole spectrum of education in our context. So this is a space today to share thoughts and ideas. So we're going to share some case studies, some stories of what we believe to be vitally important from our own context, but we know that these stories only hold value if you can apply them to your own context. So we want to share voices today. Most importantly, we want to hold space here today for the young people that we all work with. For them, for the artists, for the teachers, for businesses, support staff, the whole community around learning. So this is a space to bring your whole selves, to share the world viewed through your lens, your experiences. It's a space to create positive changes, to pour love into everything we do. I mean, we've developed 10 principles which we feel are common threads in the work we've been part of and bore witness to over the last 7 years. We know we've been in a very privileged position leading the SENsory Atelier programme, so we want to explore together what are the next steps. What are those big or small changes that we can take individually and collectively to continue to have vital conversations about learning?
Hi. So, SENsory Atelier began in 2016, piloting Reggio-inspired cultural education in 2 HEIST Leicestershire Special Schools, Ellesmere College and Ashmount School. Together, we boldly began exploring person-centred ways of working, respecting children as experts of their experience and creativity as the language of learning. Since 2019, our arts-based learning programme has enabled us to develop SENsory Atelier as tailored, whole-school approaches, inspired by the social pedagogies of Reggio Children, House of Imagination, and a global movement championing the human right to create and learn. Reggio Children was born out of conflict and the desire to rebuild an equitable society that works for everyone, in harmony with the earth, the quest for peace, and the universal right to freedom of expression, to learn, create, and to play in safety. Its anti-fascist foundation places the rights of the child front and centre of a healthy, collegiate society. Our thoughts are with those all affected by conflict and trauma, unable to access learning and creativity in safety right now. Today is an important opportunity for us to think on what actions we can do to hold space for children to learn in the best way that works for them, in our settings, practice, and policies. Our mission is to explore how creativity can support children with special rights to connect with this, with the world around them, and to see what formal education can also do. In Reggio Emilia, children with SEND are considered children with special rights. This language recognises the steps needed to ensure children can express themselves, their culture, their ideas, in their own way and at their own pace. SENsory Atelier is an outcomes-rich approach where outcomes are determined by the inquiry and engagement of the child rather than a predetermined set. Artists are catalysts for change, bringing new and unique perspectives to stretch and challenge accepted ways of working. Artist residencies, performances, and gallery visits give young people the space to see the world differently, to connect with new materials, elements, and environments, however best works for them. We consider the gallery as a classroom, and the classroom as a gallery. It is through this process of discovery, exploration, and reflection where true breakthrough learning happens. We respond to the needs, interests, and fascinations of each child, mapping outcomes to the curriculum of each school and individual EHCP's education healthcare plans, and individual learning plans too. Subject areas include art and design, English, history, physical education, PSHE, and science. Atelier Lab supports children to hypothesize and experiment through personalised approaches. When children with SEND experience systemic barriers to learning, they may not be able to fully communicate their needs and interests. We respect all children and young people as competent learners, and SENsory Atelier tunes into the 100 languages of each child, providing tools for educators and artists to evidence the learning as it happens. So today we invite you to explore the learning and pedagogical documentation of SENsory Atelier through our book, 2 major public exhibitions, Traces in Gallery 1 and Unlocking the World in Gallery 2. Please go and play, explore, see what you notice. Our evaluation framework has observation toolkits in there inspired by our trip to Italy and through many of the different evaluations that we've gone through. And we really invite you to experience the Atelier way of working in the sessions this afternoon. So our invitation to you again is to take time to observe, reflect on your own practice, take part at your own pace, find the joy, and please do see the Padlet thing that's up somewhere. That one. So if you would like to scan the Padlet QR code, as if you're going to take a photo, just click it. That will take you through to our way of documenting today. Our pedagogical documentation for today will be through this Padlet. We invite you to share photographs, feedback, ideas, comments, research, anything that sparks joy from today and helps us to see the world differently. I think that's it.
Yeah. I'll give you a moment to carry on scanning the QR code. We thought it would be wise to just set up some questions to hold in mind today. A few things just to keep in your back pocket. So I will put them up on the screen in a moment, but I'll read them for the moment. What can I learn? What is new, interesting, or what reignites old theories and practices for me? What will I personally take away from the day, beyond your beautiful yellow bag? How can I be part of this conversation moving forwards? And what changes can I make? So, hold those in mind.